I am doing our eye remedy solution and our eye remedy drops. We're combining this in two products basically in one video because they're really one and the same. So the eye remedy solution is what Kelly just showed you. There's part 1 and part 2. The part 1 is the same thing as our typical pet eye wash that you can buy in the grooming kits. The eye remedy solution, or the eye remedy drops, sorry, part 2 is the medicated remedy part of the solution. So you can either purchase the product in the part 1 and part 2 solution like she just showed you, or if you already have your regular standard ReNewedPet eye wash on hand, and you then can add the eye remedy drops. So the eye wash, the part 1, the regular eye wash, should be used for regular maintenance. So whenever we're cleaning Stubbins' eyes or Bailey's eyes during their normal grooming, or Stubbins sometimes just needs a little more because he's a hairless cat and gets the eye goopies, you know, so once, twice a week, safe to use daily if you have to, if your pet has allergy issues or whatnot. The eye remedy drops, or the solution, comes in if your cat or dog is having any chronic eye issues, any chronic allergies that are producing lots of tearing and discharge, or if there's a lingering minor to moderate infection like a viral thing or a bacterial thing, this stuff will work fantastic. It's not recommended if your pet has an acute illness situation, if they suddenly have a problem with their eye and there's eye drainage, eye swelling, eye discoloration, any trauma to the eye, anything like that. That's an acute situation, go to your vet. But this is for those of you, the reason I made this product is this is for those of you who are struggling with these chronic eye issues in your pets. You've been to the vet, it's been diagnosed as a viral thing or an allergy thing, and you're just not getting the solution you need with the conventional medications. This product, used correctly, is beautiful, will work beautiful. So when you purchase from us, we now have some info cards that go with the eye solution and the eye drops, and it will tell you more about how to use it. Basically, it's a pretty finesse needing situation because we're working with your pet's eyes, and every pet's different. So the general rule of use is 2 drops each eye once a day for 5 to 10 days. Typically will resolve the situation. But I've had pets that are very sensitive, so they may only need 1 drop for day 1 and don't do any more drops until day 3 or again on day 5. So you have to be kind of expecting to have some variation in that, and you can always reach out to us for help, but the info card kind of explains that more. So let's get to showing you guys how to use this. I'm actually going to let Stubby go. He's not our model tonight. He's done modeling. So Miss Bailey will be our happy dog model, right? Yeah? You wanna come up here? Get your treat? Good girl. Okay, so stay by. So first you're going to always wash the eyes before you use the eye remedy drop part. So just 2 cotton pads and either the eye wash or the eye remedy solution part 1. And we're gonna do a good eye washout. I wonder if you could help her just be a little closer to me. She's kind of going off camera on me. Come here, baby. Baby, come. Up. Can you sit up? Yeah, well, that's about as close as we get, so. Okay, gonna wash out your eye. This is good. She could use an eye wash anyway. Good girl. Yeah. I know you guys can't see her face very well, but when you're using the eye wash or the eye solution part 1, you actually drench your cotton swabs with the solution. So you should be able to squeeze and you see all of it dripping off. It should just drip out when you squeeze. So when I'm wiping and I'm squeezing at the same time. So it's very much an eye flush. That way you're flushing out any of the debris that's built up in the corner of the eye so that you can get the eye remedy drops successfully dispersed in the whole eye. So next step, shake the product well. It separates because there's nothing synthetic to keep it from separating. And so for her, just gonna do 1 drop each eye. She doesn't have any chronic things going on right now, so she doesn't really need it, but just show you guys the whole system here. So, whoop, 1 drop. And where's your other eye? There we go. And 1 drop. And that's it. After you apply the drops, you're just gonna let the drops sit in there. At that point, you don't wipe that out or anything. You just let it set and do its job. And like I said, if she had had an actual issue right now, I would have probably started with 2 drops and then seen how it looked the next day and gone from there. So it's natural after you put the drops in. If your pet wants to shake their head a little bit, if they want to lick their paws and rub their eye, that's all to be expected. They just don't like stuff in their eyes. But it's not hurting them or irritating them in any way. They just are annoyed by what you just did. So, all right, so that is how to use eye remedy and eye remedy drops and eye remedy solution.